It's a Media Monday. Lots happening in the media sector. AOL wants to buy Huffington Post for $350 million, while News Corp is trying to unload its MySpace. I'm here with Ben Willis from Sunrise Securities. So, Ben, we have so much going on in media with a grab for online content that, as we were just talking, you were saying it ends up usually being two.
Right, it's a Coke theory. They're usually only, in the evolution of a business and competition, you usually only wind up with a number one and number two, and anybody else in that arena falls to an also-ran or a regional player at best. So that's pretty much what we're seeing. You have firms like MySpace. Everybody's wondering when they'll do what they have to do. Google, you have Apple talking about a new product called the Daily. So there's a lot of activity. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of churning in the area. But as time goes on, it's my best estimate that you're only going to see two survivors.
We also have Yahoo that continues to fund tons of money into its space and building out its content, and then at the same time, then they're laying off people. So it's really hard to figure out at this point who's going to win as to the leading online content provider.
Well, when you have somebody like News Corp saying they're not quite sure what to do with their acquisition, it looks like money that was not spent well. And oddly enough, then you have the discussion about AOL and Huffington. It appears at least that the left side of the argument's winning if you compare the Huffington to the News Corp and their standard Tea Party banner waivers. So we'll see how it all plays out. Not that that's really important in this space, but my guess is that with Facebook probably the ideal candidate at this point. I do remember when AOL was all that in a bag of chips. You know, I remember when AOL first came and traded on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. It was a volume leader. It was the industry leader. Just because you were the first in doesn't mean you're going to be the survivor.
Okay, so we're going to keep our eye on this. Clearly, one of these companies is going to be the leader, or two of them, and then the rest are going to fall to the wayside. That's Ben Willis from Sunrise Securities, and I'm Deborah Borchardt with The Street.